Welcome back. We are back here with the Bridgertons. In the last one, Amelia is stunned by the truth about Baron. The family tries to act normal, but when she sees Baron at the theater, she decides to give him a piece of her mind. She breaks off the engagement because he lied to her and misrepresented himself. Simon passes away. And David becomes the Duke. And the family goes into mourning. A new gardener is hired at the estate and becomes friendly with Belinda. So that is what happened last time. Let's see what we have going on this time. Let's roll. So I did this so that my life is a little easier, so we can go like this. So 1, financial. Oh, great. To 9, 2. Please be something good. Ooh, a station raise. Update funds, house, and wardrobe accordingly. So this is a tough one because we're already a duke. Like, we're already a ducal family. Like, there's not a lot of station raises we can do. So, how about, why don't we say that the crown is going to split the titles for us, and so Edward really is going to be Earl Cliveden. So he's an earl now. It's not just a courtesy. It's not just 2 titles that David holds. We'll split them up so that both sons can inherit a title. Let's go with that. Okay. Sounds good. It would have been better if we weren't a duke because we're already like the highest. I'm not going to make him a grand duke. That's kind of unnecessary. But anyway, so the family is in mourning. Here we are back in the family home. You cannot talk to Simon anymore. I'm sorry. It's very sad. It really is. So what I want to do is during mourning, we'll have like a little time skip here. So while they're mourning, who has the stuff to write letters? While they are in mourning, they are, in fact, still trying to do stuff. I guess, who has this in their inventory? Nobody? Nobody. Okay. Okay. Let me get her a thing to write letters with. So, even though she's in mourning and she's not really going out, she is still sending letters to her friends, and also, so she's going to send, let's send a letter, a friendly letter to Nanami first. And then we'll also send a romantic letter to Robert. Okay. Excellent. Can I help you, Butler? So she's sending letters to her friends, to Robert. You know, they're still courting, even though they've both been in mourning and everything. So they both still been courting. Butler is just hovering like a creep. That's fine. Okay, so here she comes to write her second letter. Okay, and then meanwhile, Belinda, I don't even know if you're friends with him yet, to be completely honest. There he is. They have bad compatibility. Okay. Belinda is still hanging out with the gardener. Okay, it's apparently 6 in the morning, and I should have recognized that, but that's okay. She's still hanging out with Kellen. They are, they're friendly. They're not friends yet, I believe. Yeah, acquaintances with bad compatibility. Great. So there is that. Who's this? Chat with Francesca. Oh. So, I'm actually going to have Amelia go out for like the first time in a long time. We're just starting to come out of mourning. So let's check our invitations. All right. Honestly, I don't even remember who you are. Let's see. Who was that? I don't know. See her? Oh, here she is. Lady Fiona Savar. Oh, so that's actually Baron's half sister. So she's a legitimate sister. So maybe, she feels bad. She feels bad that Hear the baby crying. Okay. She feels bad about everything that her family has put them through, and so she's just trying to be nice while they're out. So that's fine. Let me come back to you and go back to you. Are you going to come over this time? Let's wait for help. Their carriage broke down. They are waiting for help, so they decide to wait for help. They wait. They miss the race. Finally, they manage to fix the wheel, but it didn't go well. Okay, so maybe Fiona is like trying to be nice, but it's just like not working. Like they are just not really getting along, and it's not really going well. Mostly because of the damage between the two of their families. So it's awkward, but that's okay. Where are you? No, don't go to high school. Why are you mortified? This girl, she's going to be trouble, isn't she? So when I'm thinking about social awkwardness, and somebody actually wrote a comment on one of my videos that I'd like to revisit if I can. Maybe it's oh, well, Shenanana said Belinda reminds them of Blair from Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses, which I haven't watched, but it sounds interesting. I do love a good Barbie movie. Maybe that was it. Maybe I was like trying to look up who Blair was and I was getting some ideas. But basically, what I'm thinking is that when we call Belinda awkward, I think that perhaps it's not that she's like necessarily, ooh, this is Robert's, whatever, I don't care what you do. Robert's mom is apparently in contact with Amelia as well. So yes, so Belinda is not necessarily, no, I don't want you to be in the conversation too. Belinda is supposed to be sneaking around. She's not necessarily awkward because of her social ineptitude. I think she's just a little outspoken. Like maybe she says things that she is not supposed to. Like it's not polite, you know, to say some of these things. Do you all have to be in this conversation? Get out of here. So that's what I'm thinking is like, she's talking to her sister now. No, don't do that. I want you two to go outside and talk in the garden because he's a gardener. Get it? That's the whole point. You know what? I think Amelia, she knows that Belinda's been talking a lot to the gardener and she is like sneakily always trying to chaperone. And Belinda is always trying to like get away from her, but she doesn't, she's not good at it. So, okay, so let's just have them chat. Oh, this conversation is not really going well. But yeah, I think Amelia is like sneakily chaperoning them. Anyway, this is just really not going well. Maybe you could cloud gaze or something. But what I'm thinking is that she like says things that are not appropriate for high society, if that makes sense. Like she's just like, "Oh, I'm, you know, she talks about like so okay, so for example, I've been reading the Rokesby series by Julia Quinn. So it's this series, I don't know if you haven't read, because of course I tore through the Bridgerton books. So if you haven't read this series, it's basically about so in Bridgerton, Edmund is the father, his like siblings and cousins and stuff. They're like his siblings, his like ancestral home that we see in the show is near another house where they were friends with the kids there. So like, you know, his older sister marries one of the boys there and like, you know, all this stuff. And so it's about like the previous generation, but we see characters that we know. And so I am on the third book. So Poppy Bridgerton is the female lead, and she says, you know, that it's hard for her because she wants to have conversations like, does everyone see the sky as the same color blue? Like, And people think she's weird for it. But she's like, that's more interesting. So I think that maybe Belinda is a little bit like that, where she just says things that are perhaps not necessarily appropriate for, or like accepted as stuff that, high society people could talk about and all that. So that's what I'm thinking there. Meanwhile, David is also kind of struggling a little bit with his new duties. He's having to deal with a lot of that and having to deal with his father's stuff and really just doing his best to. Oh, that seemed like it was an awkward conversation, but he's doing his best. So everyone is in mourning. We're starting to come out of mourning. We are going to actually head out for a second to see some other Sims, and we will see where things are going. So I am actually going to go over to, which household am I going to go over to? Where is it? Nope. Yes. Okay, so here we have, if you need a refresher, Ren and Amira are married and they have a daughter. So Ren is the younger brother of a Baron, I believe, and he was one of Amelia's suitors back in the beginning and was he was one of her suitors, and she didn't end up liking him because he was a little too like aggressive. He liked to start fights and stuff, so she wasn't really into that. And then this is Amira, who is Baron's sister and is also illegitimate. So they're both illegitimate. And she has just been exposed as being illegitimate. But her and Ren had a hasty wedding because they were caught woohooing. So that's what happened there. So let's have him get into an argument. Because he's obviously angry. He's angry that she lied to him, that she made him out to be an idiot because, you know, she embarrassed him. He's married to an illegitimate child, and he doesn't really have a good way out of it. I mean, he can divorce her, but he's got a daughter now with her. It's not good for them. They're not doing well. So also she's like evil. And so basically he's not necessarily evil. I think he's just kind of like a jerk. But oh look, we can do this. So basically they're arguing because, what is this? No. I don't need a quest. So they're arguing because he's angry that he didn't know that she was illegitimate. He feels like he was tricked. He was, it's fraud. Like he does not feel happy about the situation. And so they are arguing with each other over what to do because, does he want a divorce? What are they going to do? What about their daughter? Like there's so much going on here and they're kind of stuck in it together. So basically she says to him, look, it's not over yet. Like everyone will forget eventually. They will all just move on from this when something else comes along. Right? And so they're talking, and she's like, but what we need to focus on is getting revenge against the people who have harmed us. And so they start discussing, and he's like, well, what do you mean? Like, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, look, my stepmother is obviously an evil woman. She did this just to ruin me, and she ruined you in the process. So obviously, don't you want to get revenge against her? And he's like, well, yeah, I mean, of course I do. And so what we're going to do here is also write a letter. So they talk about how they can get their revenge. Now, keep in mind, Amira is evil. So she's like, well, I know. Are you really going to flirt with him right now? Oh, shoot. She can't write a letter. Well, let's pretend that she's writing a letter. They're going to write a letter. And what they're going to do is they are going to plan out how to ruin her stepmother. And so she's thinking, oh, well, we'll cause a really embarrassing scene for her or whatever. And so Amelia is more the mastermind than Ren is. So she is more the mastermind behind all this. And so what she is going to say to Ren, she's going to be like, oh, look, here's what we're going to do. We are going to, get like, I don't know, a laxative or something. And we're going to, trick her into eating it. And then she's going to, make a mess of herself in public or something. She's telling him like, oh, well, we'll do something like that where it's hugely embarrassing and she'll never want to go out into public again. And Ren is all for it. Ren's like, okay, well, I can't beat up a lady, so obviously we need to let the ladies figure out how to, harass other ladies. So that's the conversation that they're having. But really, Amira is plotting something a little more devious. So she is actually plotting to kill her stepmother by poisoning her. And she's going to tell Ren that it was an accident. It wasn't supposed to happen that way, blah, blah, blah. But what she's doing now is she's writing like a fake suicide note where she can pretend that the stepmother was so humiliated by everything that's happened that she, took her own life. But we know that that's not true. This is murder. Also, trigger warning on all my videos because they all get kind of dark. But so that's what Amira is doing. She is writing this fake note so that they can get away with the murder. So actually, the reason why we're doing this also is because last time we had, where was it? There was one of them. It was like murder. Where is it? Death roll? No. Where is it? I'm pretty sure I had one. Where's the one where it says like duel? Let's look up duel. Make an enemy. Okay, so we rolled make an enemy and then we rolled murder. You kill them or challenge them to a duel. So we're gonna kill her and we'll roll to see if they're caught. So this is something that we got as our thing for the last time we rolled for something. So anyway, I already forget what we rolled this time. Oh, we got a Ryzen station. Yeah, okay. So yes, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. So first off, what we need to do is do this fake letter, and then we're gonna have Amira sneak back into the house to poison her stepmother. So where is their house? Here it is. Okay. So Ren and Amira are going to sneak in, but Ren's basically just going to help Amira sneak in by, like, I don't know, lifting her up to a window or something. So she's making him an accomplice so that he can't just, like, divorce and leave her. So there's that. Let's start a break-in. Ooh, I love that. I've never actually tried this before. Why are we reloading, though? Okay. So we are breaking and entering. How do I do that? Break in. Hold on, let me bring Ren here. He's helping. It's like 7 p.m. Success! Lady Amira has access to the house and all of its juicy secrets. Oh wait, does that mean the residents aren't here? Oh. What a bummer. I wanted her to be here. Well, I guess let's snoop around then. Oops. How do I know, like... Oh, okay, you're just gonna clean their house. So interesting, but I can't actually click on a lot of things. In here, Snoop. She's discovered, okay, a secret about her brother. I'm a bear lever. Those rockets are dangerous, sure, but if you launch up into space in one and everything lines up just right, you can rest ever so slightly above the moon's orbital proximity. Time it correctly, and you can witness the greatest sight known to simkind: moon bears. That's right, there are terrifying bears on the moon. I've seen them myself. What, you don't believe me? Listen, they don't want anyone to know about those galactic quadrupeds. The things I saw when I was up there, it haunts me, but you can't tell anyone. If this gets out, I can't go back there. They can't take me back there. Oh my gosh. So obviously, that's not really what his secret is. We'll say that, like, maybe something about him and Amelia. Okay. Sock it to me. A secret like this could never get out if the... Okay, so she's just gaining dirt on everybody, which is totally fine. It's going to make her life a little easier if she can blackmail some people. Okay, maybe we should get out of the house, though. Let's leave so that they don't know that we broke in. I don't think she's... Oh, hey, Belinda. Yeah, here's her mother. Okay, let's... Oh, I don't want to go home. I want... Okay, I messed this up somehow. Anyway. Are we... You should come here. Is this our house again? Yeah. Ugh. Okay, that's kind of annoying. I wanted to stay there. But oh well. So anyway, let's sneak in. Obviously, we know that her and her stepmother would be enemies, but I guess we can make that happen in the game for realsies. So let's start arguing with her. So let's say that they snuck into the house, and then she hid in her stepmother's room to lay in wait for her. Is she coming? No. Okay, well, these Sims, they never do what they're supposed to. Go here, please. Okay, so they go here. Let's argue. So they see each other, and she basically starts an argument with her. Like, obviously, the Duchess thinks she has the upper hand because, she could just shout out that Amira is trespassing, and Amira could get in a lot of trouble. But she instead wants to, take the opportunity to gloat and be mean to Amira because she's like, well, I hope you're happy. You should be lucky you got married before the truth got out. Hopefully your husband doesn't leave you. Like, a lot of arguing. Oh, we can actually fight. Let's do that. That makes this go down really fast. So, oh, what's this? I don't care if Penny Pizzazz got married, actually. Okay, so they're going to fight. And what's going to happen is we're going to declare her... Nope. We're going to declare her our enemy. Do that. And then more choices. Life's tragedies. Murder. Give poison apple. Okay, so she's basically, after their confrontation, she's going to have either like put poison on her pillow or in her plants or in like her snacks or something. Obviously, we know she wouldn't have taken food for real from Amira, but something like that so that she dies. So let's see what happens here. Okay, well, I guess you can go talk to someone. You probably shouldn't. All right, there she goes. So Amira sneaks off as the Duchess probably shouldn't have been walking around if we were going to pretend that it was suicide. But you know what I mean. Anyway, so the Duchess has been murdered by none other than us. Let's, if you kill the Sim, see if you are caught. Roll a d20. Evens gets caught. Odds gets away. Let's see. Gets caught. Okay, so she's going to get caught. If you are caught, jail for life. Okay. So, I guess maybe Amira is seen around the house. Why is that floating? Okay, maybe Amira is seen around the house. So she's seen around the house, but she, tries to make a break for it and gets home. So we're not going to have her get caught right this second. But let's see. Okay, so she gets home and then she talks to Ren and she's like, Ren, oh my gosh, she died. And he's like, what do you mean she died? She's like, she died. It was an accident. I didn't know that dosage would kill her and all this stuff. And so Ren's like, oh my gosh. And she's like, we're in it together now. You can't, you can't get away from this. Like, you can't let me take the fall for this, whatever. And so let's have them argue some more. So she's going to say that he's also partially responsible. So there's that. Okay. And so later on today, what I'm going to do is, you know what, let's roll to see if Ren gets caught as well. Evans gets caught. Okay, well, we just rolled 220, so I guess Ren is also in trouble here. So now that it's getting later in the day, let me just fix this. Why are you standing there? Okay, anyway, so Baron, let's invite Baron over. So Baron is her brother, obviously. And she's gonna invite him in. And he's angry. Oh my gosh. Okay, so he's going to come and talk to her and be like, Amira, like, what is going on? Like, what do you mean that I heard that our stepmother was, died? And she's like, oh, yeah, I heard about that and whatever. And they're basically just talking to each other and she's pretending like she doesn't know or whatever. But he knows her better than that. So he's like, Amira, what did you do? And she eventually confesses to him that she killed her. And so she tells her brother, like, yeah, well, she deserved it after everything she did to us. And Baron's like, well, yeah, you're right. So Baron's like, she's not the only one. And he says, I've been wronged by the Hastings as well because Amelia broke up with him after everything came to light. And honestly, Amelia was probably going to break up with him anyway, but he's basically saying, oh, she thinks she's too good for me, like blah, blah, blah. And so Amira is basically like, well, you told me you kissed her, didn't you? Just force her to marry you. And he's like, that is not a bad idea. We did kiss. You're right. Amira is really the brains behind everybody. So, meanwhile, Ren can't really stand to be in the house right now. So he's going to go and visit his sister because he doesn't want to deal with his brother. So he's going to go visit his sister because, she always doted on him and everything. So let's go here and knock on the door. And here we are. Actually, I do want to age up this baby as well. Let's go see the baby. Let me make a note. Nanami's baby. Did I roll for Nanami's baby on both rolls? I don't remember, but I'm going to assume we did. Okay, appears no answers have been given. Okay, that was a long time ago. Okay, yes, the Hino household. Wait, is this the Hino household? I don't know. But Arabella. Is our daughter Arabella? Yeah. Okay, and here is Kaya. Okay, so anyway, yes, he's gonna go talk to his sister, and they're gonna talk, and he's just trying to be cool, trying to talk about the kids, talk about her life, not really worry about, the things that are going on in his life right now. And eventually, like, she can tell that there's something wrong. She can tell that he's bothered by something, and he basically decides to. Did you just flirt with your sister? Dude. Um, so they're talking, and he basically can't even take it for one day because he's not a bad guy. Like, look, he's good. He's loyal. Like, he didn't think that things were going to go this far. Like, yeah, he's a bit of a meathead, but he didn't really think that this was going to happen. And so he confesses to Nanami, and he doesn't know what to do. And she's like, she's like in shock, right? Because she's like, cannot believe that this would happen. And so then he mentions like, oh well, and like I think Baron is gonna try something, with Amelia and all this stuff. And so yeah, your older brother's calling. So then Nanami like immediately calls for their older brother. She's like, this is bad. You need to get over here right now. So we're gonna call over her other brother as well, wherever he may be. Here he is. Okay. So they're going to call over him too and basically be like, okay, family meeting. She's going to pull her husband into it. He's a duke. He can help them. And basically, talk about what's going on. And, they say to Ren, like, okay, we'll do our best to try and get you like a good lawyer to make sure that you are okay and that Amira is the one who takes the fall for this and all of that stuff. So she does not like this. And, his older brother's like, look, I will do whatever you need. Like, I will get you like a house in the countryside that you can like live peacefully in. No one has to bother you ever again. All this stuff. You can raise your daughter. And so they're talking about ways to get out of this. But as we know, it's not going to go that way because they both rolled to get caught. I guess, okay, get caught. Amira obviously would go to jail, but let's roll. Will he go to jail? Evens go to jail. Oh, he makes it. Okay, so they're thinking he might be okay. Let me actually also, let me remove him from society. Should also remove her from society. So what they're going to do is, so honestly, all they're telling their older brother about is the murder. Like he's not talking too much about like what's going on with um Amelia. He only told Nanami that. So what we're going to do next is we're going to say that they told the crown that Amira was guilty and all this stuff. So what I'm going to do is, I guess you can keep living there, but we're going to remove Amelia. Yes. Where am I going to put her? Who's going to kill her? I don't know. Then let's get Amelia. I don't know what I'm doing. I should have just left them in the household. Let me take it back. Okay. So I take it back. Let's let's just go home. So anyway, now the Duke is involved in everything, so they are going to try and find a way to, hold court. I am not going to go get a courthouse and have them go to court and everything. We are just going to skip that, and that is not our main issue here. And we are just going to say that they, that she was executed. Not executed. She was, put in jail for life. Actually, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So what we're going to do is I am going to remove her. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just move her into, nothingness. Off you go. Okay. Next. Next. I'm going to go back to our house. Where are you? I'll go there, I guess. So we're going to go back to our house, and we are going to go back to Amelia. We spent a lot of time away from her. And I don't even know where she's at. Oh, look. There's your grandma. Oh. Hi, Grandma. Anyway, so what I'm going to have her do is talk to Grandma for a brief moment. And then we're going to go to the tea cafe with Nanami. So her and Nanami are still friends. So there we go. And we are going to have them meet up. Nanami has invited her out for tea and everything, and they're just going to chat and hang out and whatever. And so they actually have this conversation because Nanami cannot, Amelia is her friend. She doesn't want anything bad to happen to her. So Nanami is going to tell her that she heard that, Baron was going to, try and do something to force her to marry him anyway, that he's like a bad person, that he's going to try and target her and all that stuff. So basically, Nanami tells her about all that. So Nanami is telling her about this, and she is worried. She is worried because she doesn't know what's going to happen. She doesn't know if Baron's actually going to be able to do anything to her. She's still really sad over, her father's death and everything, and she's just really struggling. And it doesn't help that now she has to worry about Baron. She really does not want to worry about Baron. What is dirty in here? I don't know. Anyway, she does not want to worry about Baron. And she thinks about telling her family members. She thinks about telling her mom and whatever. But she's like, I can't. I can't tell her. She's already going through so much. And she knows that, David can't handle this, even though he's the Duke. She would usually have her father handle this. But he can't. He's gone now. And she doesn't think her brother needs the drama. And she doesn't think her mother needs the drama. And she's really scared and doesn't know what to do. So, who are you gonna call? Robert. Robert. Hilda, you keep talking to us. So she meets with Robert just casually. And, okay, I didn't need you to talk to all these people at once, but anyway, she meets with Robert. What's wrong with you? Okay. All right, I don't need all of you in this conversation. Can I just talk to him? Yes. Okay. Let's go outside. So, do I have the whole club here or something? No, not you guys too. Just him. Just him. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Let me like ask him out on a date or something so we can get him in private. So, let's go to the restaurant. So yes, she doesn't want to tell her family because she doesn't want to worry them. She doesn't want to deal with everything. So they are going to go here and have a conversation privately. Go here. And get a table. What are you upset about? Are you overheating or something? No, you're sick. Okay. Oh, how pretty. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful and secluded location. So they're going to talk, and she's basically going to tell him that she's worried, that she heard rumors that Baron was like going to try something to, you know, get her to marry him, and she's scared and she doesn't know what to do. And let's have cake. Cake makes everything better. So she's talking to Robert, and Robert is like, oh, well, I'm really glad you came to me. Obviously, they're both, you know, in love with each other, and they have only just been starting to kind of get to the point where they feel comfortable because, you know, obviously people did start to die. People started to die, and it was not great. So, what is this for? Oh, personality discovered. So, chat here. She is concerned that you know, she's going to have a problem because of Baron, and she's nervous, and she hopes that, you know, everything is going to be okay, and you know, all that stuff. So Robert basically is like, don't worry, I will help you. You don't have to worry because I'm going to make sure that it all works out for you. And if I need to put him in his place, I will. So that's what's going on there. Let's just finish up the date activity there. Look at how cute this is with the fizzy drink and the cake. I love that. I love that so much. So yeah, they are doing this, and let's just have them eating their stuff. And yes, so Robert basically says that he's going to handle it. So, funnily enough, let me should probably control Robert, actually. Can I like switch control to this family? How do I do that? Place household. Okay. So Robert, he's looking out for his lady, and he is not going to allow Baron to ruin her life and ruin his life because he is planning on marrying her once, you know, everyone is happy again, considering the issues. So in the dark of the night, he is going to come and confront Baron. Now, I was thinking about having them have a duel, but I honestly don't even know how to do that, so moving on. I think there has to be like an actual scandal or something first. Nope, that's the Duke. I want the other guy. So, yeah. No, I'm Robert. Here. Oh, I have to go in the house first. Okay, knock on door. Okay, so he's gonna come have a little chat with Baron. There's a basement in this house? Did I know that? Wow, it's nice. He's gonna come have a talk with Baron and basically be like, look, you are going to stay away from my lady. Okay, why are you walking away? Also, this is not a good picture. Okay. Play with Baron so we can have a conversation. Okay, so he's going to be like, look, you need to stay away from Amelia. I don't know what you're plotting. And he's like, well, Amelia and I have already kissed. Like, she's, not virtuous anymore. She's mine. And he's like, no, she's not, because she did not consent to that kiss. And I'm not playing games with you. You better stay away from her, because first off, you can tell whoever you want and maybe they'll believe you, but they probably won't, because nobody's talking to you right now. So you can spread all the rumors you want. It's not going to work because you have been disgraced and no one is going to trust your word. They're going to all think that you're just mad, which you are, and that is what is happening here. And Baron's kind of frustrated by that, but he's also like, and you know what? It doesn't matter if Amelia's ruined, because I will marry her. And Baron's like, whoa, my guy. So let's intimidate him a little bit. And so here's the deal too, is like, I never thought Aasim would be more hated than Eliza Pancakes. But yes, so he is basically threatening Baron, or maybe telling him in not so many words that it's not going to happen. So that's what we're going with there. And so Baron doesn't have a lot of options right now. He kind of is like, got to think more on what he should be doing to salvage his own problems. So next, what I'm going to do, first off, we should leave suitors. We'll use that for Belinda next time. What we're going to do now is we're going to invite, as soon as the time is right, invite Amelia over to meet his family. Well, he also should meet her family too. Did he already meet her family? I mean, he came to the drawing room. But let's, where is the dining room? Over here. Okay, so let's host a dinner party. There we go. Going to host a dinner party. You know what? We'll invite all of her family if we can. Yeah, dinner party. Okay. So the host will be us. The guests will be Amelia, his mother, his siblings. Okay, well, I guess we can't include her family because I don't think we know them. So yeah, he'll have to go. You know what? Let's go to their house and we'll have it be a whole group family meeting thing. So let's do this, because also he has to become close with David now. David's now the head of the household. So let me, where is it? Here's our dining room. Gosh. Make a garden salad. Okay, let's just do that really quickly so that we can, there it is, that we can call everybody to meal and then have everybody meet. Oh, you're cooking too. Okay. Well, that's okay, because it's quite easy to make a garden salad, except we can't because literally everybody is in the kitchen right now. Oh my goodness. I just want to make a garden salad. Oh my gosh, stop. Oh my gosh, and now it's broken. What in the world? Okay, well, let's call to meet grilled cheese. That's fine. Fear of being inferior. Wow, bro. Okay, so now everyone is going to come get a grilled cheese and hang out with each other. You're all going to come here. We're all going to chat. Grandpa's not doing so great. Okay. So we're all going to... Come on, come sit. Like... Oh, Sims. So anyway, we're having a dinner party and meeting the family. Is that... Yeah, this is David. So let's have a respectful introduction. He doesn't like you. Great. You don't like him. Great. So basically, this is David's first time doing a lot as the head of the family. So he's basically, you know, dealing with everything. So they're talking. Let's make sure that they're friends. Do that. Okay. So I don't think they have bad compatibility, do they? I don't think David is out in society yet. That's probably the issue. Oh, they have good compatibility, even though they had bad first impressions. That's okay, though. So they're all going to meet, and, you know, obviously Robert is a little nervous because he feels like his family is not quite, you know, his mother is, like, talking up the Duke and is like, oh my gosh, like, look at your nice house, and I'm sure her dowry is very large, right? And, like, you know, all this stuff. And so, yeah, basically, it's an uncomfortable time for Robert, but he's willing to get through it because he does want to marry Amelia, even if he's embarrassed by his family. So let's keep chatting and tell a funny story, joke about physics, ask about career. Yeah, his mom would definitely be a problem. 100%. So yeah, they're just gotta become close so that I can ask you if I can marry your sister there. Do this. Hobbies, ask about hobbies. Yeah, so they're getting along pretty well. And let's actually have them, ooh, that went far away, go over here. Oh, what happened? I want to talk to David. So we're gonna have David and him come here, and we're gonna sit and chat in here. Of course, Belinda, not, yeah, or Caroline, one of them, is going to insert themselves into the conversation. And oh my gosh, all of them are gonna insert themselves into the conversation. But basically, they're gonna have this conversation where he's like, "I'd like your sister's hand in marriage. I love her so much. I promise I'll always protect her." All this stuff, and so he's like, "Sure, absolutely." Um, Oh, there it was. Ask for blessing to Mary. How do I get back to that? Oh, yeah, let's do that. Love this. Okay, what does this animation look like? He's saying, please, I want to marry your sister. He gave it. He gave his blessing. You know what that means. We can propose. Where is she? Open profile. She should be, she's sleeping. Amelia, do you have to? Okay, so cheat need, make happy. Okay, so let's now, so apparently back then they would propose in her like family home, but they would get some privacy, but we're not apparently doing that, so. There we go, he's proposing. Oh my gosh, look at how happy he is. Oh, I love it. Okay, so he's proposing, she's saying yes, they're so in love. Okay. Oh, how excellent. I love this for them. So, there's only one last thing to do. Let me switch control to her household. I want to play as her for this last part. I do want to wrap up her story today. So we're going to wrap up her story today. Next time we'll start on Belinda. Also, I need to actually come up with an idea for Belinda, but that's a later us problem. So why is this taking so long to load when we're already here? Thank you. Okay, so yeah, it's now 4 p.m. Let me fix the broken fridge. Seriously, you guys. Okay. So there's that. Oh, and the broken sink. Great, great, great. It's probably Simon's ghost, to be completely honest with you. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here. It's the night before she marries. So you know what that means. Also, we're going to say that like 3 weeks of whatever passed. Engagement and courtship, yeah. I think it should be fine. Oh yeah, she needs a does she have a dowry yet? Nope. Okay, you know that's your job, David. So, okay, so she's the daughter of a duke. So what I'm thinking that means is that if we go by estates, the duke has 500,000. We really don't have enough money. We'll just do we'll do an estate. I don't know yet what we'll do for other ladies, but we'll figure that out when we get there. So this is the Amelia Bassett estate. Here it is. We will manage it by hiring a steward and leasing the land. And then we will give this to Amelia wherever she may be in the moment. Oh, she's talking to her mom. I forgot already. Hastings. Okay, Amelia Bassett. So here is her dowry. Yes, so anyway, she's talking to her mother. Her mother's giving her the talk. And obviously, we know that Daphne would not allow her daughter to go in blind after everything that happened with her and her family. Like her between her and her mother, and how she was not prepared, and how she had that whole thing with Simon and the baby and the everything. And so, yes. They're going to have a deep conversation and they're going to talk about baby making. That's how that's going to go. So, and everything in this is taking place over, the year of, oh, where'd you go? Okay, you both disappeared. That's excellent. Everything is taking place over the year that we are in. So she is able to get married in her first year out, even though there was a lot of drama. You'll have to let me know what you thought of Amelia's story, because again, the last thing we're doing is we're going to have her get married in the morning. So you'll have to let me know what you think about her story, about what we did, how we resolved it. I noticed that a lot in the books, I feel like things didn't really get resolved very nicely. Like they did, but they didn't. Like I was like, oh wow, that was too easy. And maybe it was, but anyway, I enjoyed it. There's only so much you can do with The Sims, to be completely honest. Let's see if we did everything we said we were going to do, though. So let me go to notes. Okay, someone tries to ruin the family. I'm going to assume that's Baron trying to ruin Amelia. And then also murder. We did that. Excellent. So Belinda will be next. And it's exciting because we finally get to do our first round of rolls. So we'll do our first round of mortality rolls next time as well. So that'll be really exciting to be able to actually do that part. And then also I did write some notes from the books. So these Amelia, Belinda, and Caroline and Amanda, we know who they marry, but we do not know. We know very little about their children. We don't know anything if Amanda has any children or not. We can roll for her to see if she'll have children, but I wrote down who they are and everything. So we're still invisible. That's great. But yeah, so I did write down what happened. So we know that Amelia marries Robert Joliffe, who is Viscount Lowestoft, and they have 2 children, 2 boys. So that is what we know about her. Once we get past, Amelia, Belinda, Caroline, we will get more into, like, who knows who they marry. We're going to pick. So, but I did want to be accurate as best I could. So, but even though, like, you read Bridgerton, you see Bridgerton, you read the books and everything, and you know who's going to end up with who. Like, you know Simon and Daphne are going to end up together in the end, even though they act like they won't. Like, so, and that doesn't make it any less enjoyable. So I think that that's okay there. Oh, you came back. All right, so notes, marriage and babies. Yeah, that's not true anymore. So, Viscount Robert and Viscountess Amelia Jolie. I guess we'll write Joliffe. Although I don't know why this is bold and this is not. And also it's smaller for some reason. But they have 2 babies. Why? Why? Bold. Also, you should be in the middle. 2 babies. For her. Ah. And we'll get her pregnant so that she has... Oh, wait. Let me check. Born in 1836. So it's still 1834. Next year is 1835. So 1836 is when the baby is born. Wait until 1836. Okay. So they'll take a little while to have their first child. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, you're cross-stitching on the toilet while talking to your sister. How very strange. Okay. I just need the time to be appropriate for them to go get married. So anyway, I will change some of this up though. Here we go. Insert a row below. I don't know why it does that with the line. And it's Lady Amelia Jolie. I guess. No, we don't need a row for her because she's on our other row. Do I have Robert on here? Probably not. I wrote down when Robert was born though. 1808. So that means move him. No. Him. 1808. So in 1834, how old is he? Let's open up a calculator here. 1834 minus 1808. He is 26. 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Really? She's... Oh no, she's younger. She would have her birthday later. I see. Okay. Robert Joliffe. Then also she is now Amelia Joliffe in just a moment. Okay. Let's do it. She is going to get married. What does that say? David finished a school project. Oh, I don't care. Oh, I don't need a social event. I need a wedding event. Yes. Here we go. We don't have any of that. I'm going to remember to invite guests this time. Everybody's invited. Except for you, and you, and you, and you. And all of you. Sorry, I need to make room for my very large family. Oh, it's only 12, so we can add a couple more people. I probably shouldn't invite Juana. We did almost get with him. Okay, walk down the aisle, exchange vows. Okay. And then we'll go to, I want the church. Here we go. Oh, you guys, this is so exciting. We're wrapping up our first Bridgerton marriage. Very exciting. I think, actually, no, yes, never mind. I was going to say, actually, there's 2 people here, but the boys can wait. So what I'm thinking is the boys I'll just slot into some later spots because, you know, they got to get married a little older than the ladies. Okay. Well, it would seem that Miss Amelia... Okay, that's not it. That's not it either. Okay, there we go. The diamond of the season has made her match officially betrothed to Mr. Robert Joliffe. The bride, Miss Amelia Bassett, is undoubtedly giddy with anticipation for their upcoming nuptials. Ooh, this is a really pretty venue. Let's... I can't tell everybody to take their seats. Ceremony activities. Please take your seats. Is it because it's technically in a different room? That would be so annoying. Is any of this an actual aisle? This is. Walk down the aisle. Okay, I don't need it to be rebate day. I need to see what I'm doing for my wedding. Okay, she cannot walk down the aisle. That's just great. Okay, let's just do it. Let's exchange vows and kiss. Where is everybody? Oh my gosh, and they're sitting all nicely down here. I kind of love that. Except for the grandfather, who is just really making himself at home. Here we go. Can't really get the camera up there. It's kind of... She is so sick right now. I'm sorry. But anyway, they are so happy. Look at them. They are so happy. She's saying her vows. He's saying his vows. They're so sweet. Nobody wore white at this time, so I don't really feel bad about it. And there we go. Okay, she's steaming. She is steaming. So that's totally fine. Then we go like that. They put their rings on. We are wrapping things up. There they go. Does that count as a first kiss? Let me see. Nope. Here. No, it doesn't. Okay, well, let's have them have their first kiss. Now, is there anywhere we can eat in here? Sure there is. Ooh, look at all this. Oh my gosh, this is so nice. Okay, so let's serve all. Okay. We will get a feast going. Is that David? Well, why don't you ask David to give a speech? Alrighty. Yes, I am just so happy with how this turned out. I think that, it's really nice. We get to have a, pretty short and sweet, right? Like what, 6 or 7 parts where, oh my gosh, go be with someone else, Baron. Yeah, 6 or 7 parts. And, we just have the good fortune to, marry nicely. But yes, so what I'm trying to say, because I keep getting distracted, is that I am very happy that, who are you? Yeah, well, I'm getting married right now at this moment. So yeah, it's short, it's sweet. We're able to do just like, 5 or 6 videos and then wrap things up, and it doesn't feel so daunting to be like, wow, I'm gonna be doing this forever. So there we go. Let's Have everyone at the table. How nice is this? Like, I love this, like, atmosphere. What's upstairs, I wonder? A bathroom? Is it? Yeah, bathrooms. Okay. There we go. So let's end the wedding. And we're going to move in together. Amelia does not care that his family is annoying. Oh, I wish I was playing that family, though. Yeah, Amelia doesn't care that his family is his mother specifically is kind of annoying. She is, they had that whole thing with Baron's family, and she realized that, it doesn't matter who their family is. So, where are they located? Where are they? Yes, here they are. Let's play as mom so we can come here. And finally, they get to have their wedding night, even though they're coming here to the family home. Let's bring Amelia here as well. Amelia, your last name is no longer Bassett. It is, in fact, Amelia Joliffe. Awesome. Now, you go see your husband for a little woohoo. And that is where we're going to wrap up Amelia's journey. Of course, I can't let her get pregnant right now because she doesn't get pregnant for like 2 more years, but that's okay. Maybe I should have started this with someone who was not already married, but whatever. I don't care as long as she is not currently pregnant. Okay, good. All right. They had their wedding night. They're going to live happily ever after. Yay. Um, what am I doing here? That is the wrong family echo. Okay. Amelia Bassett is now not Lady Bassett. I guess she's Mrs. Joliffe now. Even though she won't be for very long. Joliffe. And she, we have to add in the other family. That's what we have to do. So I'm going to add a new partner. This is Robert Joliffe, who was born in 1808. And he is adding a photo for him. Robert. Actually, you know what I want to do? I take back what I just did. Everyone's got their different colors. I changed the family colors to blue for the Bridgertons. And are they all in blue now? Yes. And I changed it to purple for the Bassets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly get new pictures of the Bassets. So we have Belinda, who is going to be our heroine next time. We have Caroline. We have David. We have Edward. Well, Daphne is now dressed in black, but I'm not going to bother her on that. And then, so I'm going to give them purple. Actually, did I write this down in my... Hold on. My spreadsheet somewhere? Notes, maybe? Yeah, Bridgerton, Hastings, and then Lowestoft is going to be red. Because he's already wearing red, so... Red it is. Yeah, he's already wearing red. What are you wearing? Blue. It's a no from me. You're going to wear red. This is your family color now. Ah, no, that's not what I meant to do. Red. 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 And then Robert's already wearing red. What are you wearing? Brown? Does it come in red? You bet it does. Sort of. Okay. Red. I've got problems, obviously. I also don't know if they wore glasses back then, but he's wearing glasses. She's already wearing red, actually. I mean, it's not... It is. It looks red to me, but it looks a little not red right here, but whatever. You are going to wear red as well, if you don't mind. Red. Okay. So yes, I am doing family colors. At least for the families we're marrying into. Everyone else can do whatever they want, but our families are going to be color coordinated. What color is your hat? Green. I'm going to have to fix that. Also, your hair clips through it, but whatever. Hat. Red. Hat. Red. And then we have Amelia, who is now going to be in red. If I can find a red color. Red. This doesn't really look red to me. Let me go here and do colors, red, custom content, and we'll look for Regency red outfits. Let's see. Do any of them look red to you? I mean, this one is red. I don't really like it very much, though, on her, for some reason. Red, like this, we could go. I wish there was something. Yes, shorter sleeve. Yes, this is perfect. Okay, this is perfect. Okay, so here she is. Oh my gosh, look at those beautiful eyes and everything. She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. So here. We'll go. Where is it? Here. Hot weather. Did I pass it? Maybe. Here it is. Cold weather. All right, and then your hat is white, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. How wonderful. She's gorgeous. She's going to be so happy. Love her. So yeah, what I need to add is Robert Joliffe, who is currently... I said he was Mr. Joliffe, right? Because his father is only a Viscount. So... he is Mr. Joliffe. Okay, and then Amelia, Robert. Robert has parents. His mother, Matilda. His father, Milo Jr. Not living. His father has a father. Let me get rid of the mother. Yeah, okay. Father is Milo Joliffe, and he is also Viscount Lowestoft. Oh, Matilda never got to be anything but Mrs. Joliffe. She never got to be Viscountess. Interesting. Okay, and then he has siblings. Go look before I forget. Your sister was married. Why does that say that he was your brother? What? Wait. Did I misunderstand this entire family? What? What? You guys, did I misunderstand? Wait. Whoa. Hold on. There's no way. Have I been operating on the incorrect assumption this whole time? Oh my gosh. Uh, uh, wait a second. Emil has a difficult life growing up, dealing with his parents who hated, taking care of his elderly grandfather. Yes. So obviously this is his grandfather, right? Wait. You know what? I'm right. This is wrong. He has two siblings, Grimwald, and Edme. Nope, I'm not accepting it. I was right this whole time. I was right. They're wrong. Oh my gosh. She's a girl, and she's also Miss Joliffe. He is I guess, is he really Mr. when he's still a child? But whatever. You guys. I'm not wrong. I can't be wrong. Oh my gosh. I cannot be wrong. Oh wait. What am I doing this when I'm about to replace all their pictures? This is not happening to us, you guys. Anyway, I'm gonna stop with this. We have to stop anyway. The pictures, where are they? I don't even know. They're up here. Okay, I'm gonna replace the pictures on my own. You don't have to worry about it. This has gone on for too long. I hope you enjoyed Amelia's story. Next time we're gonna start Belinda's story. We're gonna start with this is the wrong spreadsheet. We're gonna roll for all of these people, even Belinda, I guess. Although that would be bad if she died. No, she can't die. Belinda can't die because I know that she gets married and has children. So Belinda doesn't get a roll. But everyone else is going to have to roll for their lives. So I hope you guys are excited. And I'll catch you in the next one.